Theatre of Blood is my all-time favourite film, and the one I've chosen to share with you lucky people at the 2017 Keswick Film Festival. It's a cult classic, a comedy horror, made in 1973, an auspicious year for horror. The year that also gave us The Exorcist and Don't Look Now and The Wicker Man. And like that last film, it also initially sunk like a stone at the UK box office amid terrible sex comedies and the likes of Steptoe and Son Ride Again. It tells the story of a critically mauled actor, one Edward Lionheart, played by Vincent Price, who in something of a wish fulfillment for actors everywhere, exacts a terrible revenge on his critics, using Shakespearean murders and a series of outlandish disguises to kill them off or otherwise put them out of action. Let's see a bit of him in action.
Oh, pardon me, thou bleeding piece of earth, that I am meek and gentle with these butchers.
It's you.
This was basically Vincent Price's favourite of his own movies, from the same bizarre and baroque and fabulously campy period of his career that gave us the Dr. Phibes movies, of which Theatre of Blood is more or less a companion piece. He once said, "It was the best feeling of achievement and satisfaction I ever had from a film." And it gave him a chance to finally indulge his classical yearnings. Katharine Hepburn once said she thought Price would have made a great Prospero from The Tempest. And, well, really, here's the proof. In fact, the irony here is that although Lionheart's supposed to be a terrible actor, what one of the critics mockingly calls a ham sandwich, his Shakespearean soliloquies are actually fantastically delivered and are, at times, extremely moving.
To die, to sleep no more. And by a sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep, perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub.
Price is brilliantly supported too by the cream of British character actors, including Michael Hordern and Arthur Lowe and Harry Andrews and Coral Brown, who he fell in love with on set and married a year later. And it's because of this film that I too developed a lifelong crush on Diana Rigg, who may or may not be all she seems here. This is also one of the great London films, the cast and crew roaming the depressed capital of the early 1970s and making evocative use of its real-life locations, such as an atmospheric old wine cellar near London Bridge, which the following year became the site of the grisly tourist attraction, the London Dungeon, and the then-condemned Putney Hippodrome, aka Lionheart's Lair, at the time of shooting just days from demolition, and it looks every inch of it. Theatre of Blood is a very personal film for me for a number of reasons, not least because I too am a member of the real-life critic circle and fully expect to be done in Shakespearean style any day now by some nutcase in a wig. The film also has a cameo from a dear departed family friend called Paul Oliver, who was a professional film extra. Here he is being prodded awake by Michael Hordern, and he's also this poor punter in an American werewolf in London about to be eaten in the Piccadilly porno cinema. Here he is too in the Star Wars cantina, sitting down at the table on the right-hand side as Luke and 3PO walk in. And this is absolutely true. He was the only extra in that scene who required no makeup whatsoever. Finally, Theatre of Blood was the first film review I ever wrote. I was 14 years old, had caught it the night before on telly and was completely bowled over, and was moved enough to write a report of it in my English school book. Here's what I had to say.
The witticisms fly fast and furiously amid many stomach-churning scenes. A superb cast supported by beautiful gags, although not recommended for young children.
Don't you just wish they'd taught Shakespeare in school like this?